I mean, it sounds like it's just video games.
Yeah, I try to like usually when I work from home, which is 3 out of the 5 days I work, um, I'll just like try riding the exercise bike and just doing some push-ups like immediately after work and just working out for 30 minutes, just trying to maintain some I don't know exercise after sitting in a chair all day, which is surprisingly exhausting. You know what I mean?
You're not a standing desk person?
No, I feel like that's too much of a boss move, right?
I I don't have a desk, so
Yeah. Do you stand at work all day?
yeah, I'm usually walking, doing stuff. I'm
Really?
walking around
Is
or
that what you
doing
do?
other stuff. A lot of
I was,
physical
yeah, that's
manual
surprising.
labor.
Do you walk around the plant or do you like drive in a golf cart?
A golf cart.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I imagine
Damn.
it's a plant. It's super big. You
Yeah,
need
but the plant that
some.
I work at is super condensed. Like they just
Oh,
dumped everything. There's not a lot of logic to it. There's some walkway. You can't bring a golf cart inside. There's not enough room.
yeah. Well, I don't know much about power plants and internal layouts of power plants. Excuse me. How much of your day
It's
would you
just
say
more.
is
Others are more open than the one that I work at, but I don't know any power plant where you drive around.
okay? Well, I think I'm just
Maybe one
thinking of
open to
the
outside.
the Black Mesa facility in Half-Life video game.
You're thinking of video game.
Where they have whole like trams that like take people from station to
No,
station.
that'd be nice. It'd be nice if we could just drive around in a golf cart, but no, we gotta walk around because there's a lot of
How
stairs and stuff like
yeah, how
that.
much
Like,
of your
how would
day
you
is
do that?
spent just like walking, going upstairs, just not working, but just going from place to place?
I don't give you an estimate. It's a good portion, probably about like of just transit time. The problem is like, oh,
Yeah,
there he is.
Hey
like
guys.
what percent? Hey Blake,
If like Tanner's asking me how much I walk.
just at his
What the
work, like
transit time is.
yeah.
Mm,
There's a good amount of walking, but the thing is like part of my work is the walking, right? Like
Wow, so they pay you to walk?
kind of. They pay me to walk and look at stuff.
That's a pretty cool job, I guess. I guess all jobs you could boil down to that level. Like my job
Yeah.
pays me to walk and talk to people, which is something pretty much
Your
everyone
your
does.
job doesn't pay you to walk. Your job pays you to sit and talk to people.
Well, I have to walk up the stairs to the office, you know,
Ah,
walk around the office to the
Blake,
bathroom.
let me ask you, as a third party, right? First of all, Blake, welcome back to the show. Moving on. That great Texas flag in the background. I mean, you're really
Nothing.
the audience can't see it, but it's out there.
It's this
Vanishing.
defining feature on
Yeah,
a
he's making a
barren
statement here.
landscape known as Georgia Tech apartment cream
Well, it's
color.
about 3/4 of my personality, so naturally it has to be my,
What
my
I'm
video
just now
background.
noticing is my new apartment has kind of a similar color,
Wait, did
background
you get a
color,
new
wall
apartment?
color.
Is this a new?
No, sorry, my same apartment, but I just mean like
Okay.
my apartment that I've been in for like a year and a half is the same color. I haven't even changed colors.
What's
Anyway,
new about it?
Blake,
Now I'm
so
confused.
what would you consider a long and tedious commute in terms of number of days of the week and time in the car, like, distance to work?
Long and tedious. I would
Yeah.
say if it's more than 30 minutes, then it's fairly long. But I
Okay.
typically think like it would be 5 days a week, so I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Do you not?
So my team only goes in on like Wednesdays and Thursdays, typically.
Uh,
So that's when I go in twice a week. So, and I was complaining about, oh, I'm so exhausted. I had to go to the office today, but it's a
and
25
Daniel
minute
was
drive.
making fun of you because he goes into the office every day, I assume.
Even though
Going
he
every day.
essentially just walks around and looks at stuff, so I don't know.
Yeah, it sounds like a great job, though.
It's like the
I like they're still hiring. They're still if you can pass a math test, they'll probably hire you because they're kind of desperate right
Are
now.
you serious? So you don't have like you don't need like chemical engineering training or anything?
You
Do I
get
have to
training
know
when
how
you're
the
here.
nuclear reactor works?
You do that. You learn that when you're here. Yes.
Yeah, essentially, right? So it's literally just pass a math test.
My job isn't really the nuclear side. It's more of like the mechanical side, like the stuff that comes after the reactor. Right? It's like the steam
Yeah.
goes through the turbine, electrical stuff. I do a lot of like electrical work, other things, starting and stopping pumps. That's really what I do.
Really? Is
Yeah.
literally like, oh, this one's about to, rupture because it's got too much pressure. Got to release this valve. Is it
Kind
literally
of.
something like that?
I mean, hopefully it
You
doesn't get
just,
to that point. That means you
yeah,
messed
but
up
it's just
somewhere
like,
else, Tanner.
all right, so you're just
You-
doing the controls, flipping switches to make sure that it's not building up too much pressure or whatever.
Kind of. It's not really like ladder,
It's
although I
not
climb a
here.
lot of ladders too.
You know what I mean? I'm like pulling the lever.
Is it more
Yeah,
like a
there's no
twist?
levers. Well, I
Or
guess
is it
there's
more like
just
valve
more like a little
twist?
switch, like a little
How
thumb
mechanical
switch.
is it? Is it like, or how haptic is it? You know what I mean?
Well, sometimes there's big valves that you're turning, and then sometimes there's little switches.
Are you serious? Like you're
Everything in
actually turning
between.
the big fucking
Yes,
wheel,
there's
like
some
a
valves that
submarine,
are,
like a.
however big I can. Yeah, like think of like a submarine door.
So shit.
We actually have like submarine doors, like
Really?
watertight doors. For like our emergency
Yeah.
systems, they're in watertight door rooms. That way you can't flood out your
That
your
makes sense.
emergency equipment, which you would think, yeah, would make sense. I mean,
You don't want to typically do that to your emergency stuff.
yeah, so they're in
So
like
does your
fire.
job description say you have to be able to lift like what is it, 40 kilograms? Isn't that like
It probably says that
that's the
somewhere, like you need to
standard
be able to
amount?
lift. We were moving big barrels yesterday, like over 200-pound barrels. Up.
Are you a construction worker, dude? That's what it
It's
sounds
kind
like.
of like that. Like I wear a hard
Like
hat
it's
all
just a
day.
construction worker.
I do wear a hard hat all day, so
Yeah,
kind of
pretty
like
much
that.
means you're a construction worker. I don't know. Hey, can I call you Sal going forward?
I'll pull up the job description. Blake, you talk about something.
Yeah, Blake, how's school going? How's school going, champ? I can say that now because I'm not a student, so I can be
Uh,
demeaning to people only, 2 years younger than me.
yeah, how does it feel to not be a student anymore, Tanner?
Uh, Honestly, it was a little scary at first, new transition. It's 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 just weird. I don't know how to describe it. I think the best part, and I was talking to Daniel about this, is like you don't have the like I have guilt-free gaming when I get home. It's like I
Yeah.
can just there is no test I have to study for tomorrow or anything I could be doing. It's just like,
Mhm.
nope, I'm done with work. You know what I mean? So I can just play video games without being like, oh, I should be studying a little bit more for this test. I should be doing a little bit more, you know.
Yeah.
So there's a bit more of a defined boundary between your responsibilities and your
Mhm.
free time. But
Yeah.
it's a little hard to define it when you're working from home, I guess, because I'm in my room when I work here. I work in my room too. Like it's a little weird.
Yeah.
It's
Do you leave your room? Because you work there, and then your guilt-free gaming, I assume, is also in your room.
so I work in my room when I work from home
Hmm.
typically. Just like yeah, so my dad's in the office, so or the home office. I don't I don't really know where else to go. There's really could work at like the table, like a kitchen table, but then I have to move like everything. I don't know. It's something to worth consider because I know it's like that's one of the things I think people reported like is affecting their mental health is that like during COVID and that just being personally isolated and not going to the office is the separation between um, work and play and that work-life balance, I guess, becomes blurred when you both work and play at the exact same place.
Hmm.
So yeah, the physical separation is probably good for me. So I don't know. I like going into the office then, I guess. The breaks up the minutia. What are you looking up, Daniel? You looking up
I
if you
was
have to
pulling up the
if
job
you're
description.
essentially a construction worker? I'll tell you what the job description is. You move heavy shit.
So it's a
You
bunch of
turn a
stuff
lot
That's
of
what
here.
it
valves.
says. You follow
So
blueprints.
so the
Build
gist of
houses.
it is regularly and customarily is responsible for the monitoring, control, and operation of the nuclear station equipment for the control room. So it includes a bunch of stuff here, like starting and stopping these systems, whatever else. I don't know, responding to alarms. Fire brigade, I do fire brigade stuff. Drove a tractor one day.
Okay, so you're
Anyway,
essentially a construction worker
it's a very
based on
blue
that job
collar job.
description.
Yeah,
But that's not what I mean. I was just trying to make a joke
that's
out of it. But
well, I
like,
do wear a blue
yeah.
collar.
Wait, what?
I wear a blue T-shirt to work, so it's
And a hard hat. Don't
literally
forget
blue collar.
the uniform.
Yeah, I got a uniform.
Is there like a union then?
Yeah, it's a union job. It's an hourly paid job.
Wait, no, no, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You're shitting me.
I'm not paid
Wait, so you're not
hourly
salary?
no, it's hourly paid, so I get paid for every hour that I'm there. Half hour gets
Really?
over there.
Really?
Yeah, this is blowing your mind.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought they just paid you a number.
No, because of all the overtime and stuff, it's tricky
Oh,
probably. I don't know.
yeah.
And everyone gets the same hourly rate, so everyone there is making the same. It's a union.
Interesting. So you're technically in a union?
Not technically, I am
you are.
in a
Yeah.
union.
Wow.
Yes.
What's that like? Never been in a union before.
They do stuff for me, I guess. They
Yeah,
negotiate
like, yeah.
salary, benefits, stuff like that.
Do you have fun with your union guys? Is it like you kick back on
It's
the
not really
weekends?
not it's not really like
Is
that.
it
Like
like are you guys like friends? Like,
it's like most of the plant is part of the union. Yeah. Maybe like
I don't know.
60% of the plant
You guys
works.
friends? You
Because
go
like
like, hey,
the maintenance
we're union
department,
buddies.
it's
Yeah.
not really
You get
about the
like discounts at
unions.
like bars, and you're like, hey, let's
I
hit
think
up the
there are
bars after
discounts,
this.
but I've never used one. There might be
I'm
like
like, that's what a union means. It means you guys are unified. Like, let's go tear shit up downtown. And
I don't
like,
know about that.
yeah.
I mean, I hang out with like people from my shift, but that's not really
And they're in your union though, right?
sure. But it's not about the
Okay,
union.
okay, okay. So
The union
would you
is
say
is
would you say there's like cliques within your union, like certain
there's no
people who are like
social aspect to the union.
Well,
I'm
Tanner,
kidding.
I think the group of friends that he hangs out with are the clique inside the union.
Exactly.
Sure, I
Otherwise,
guess
That's
if
what
you
I'm
want
trying
to
to
think
get
of it
at.
that way, but you're
That's what I'm trying
overestimating
to
the
get at.
social aspect of the union.
No,
And
I don't think I am. I don't think I am.
it's really just
Honestly.
there to
I imagine there's
make sure
probably some
everyone
drama
gets.
between cliques. Are you guys the mean girls, Daniel?
There are probably drama. There's a little probably drama between shifts. I would say that because like, oh, this
Yeah.
shift didn't do that work, and they turned it over to us, and now we have to do the work that they did.
Well,
Stuff
I'm
like
here
that
for the
happens.
workplace drama, and you don't have to say anyone's name. You can just call him Sal to just anonymize it,
And
like
it,
say, "Hey,
everyone,
Sal."
everyone's
Yeah,
I'm not
everyone's
getting into
Sal.
the intricacies because that's a whole
Or
podcast by
Joe.
itself. But
Joe is also a construction worker named. Hey, Joe, got a heavy rebar going out.
like, you gonna get into
Stuff like that.
construction? Is Tanner kind of bashing construction and
it really is.
what's
You know, I'm
really
in
the
a
future?
construction engineering and management class right now, Tanner.
Yeah,
It's kind of
And what's
insane.
your teacher's
not
name?
looking
What's your
good.
teacher's name? Professor's name.
uh,
What's the first
Matthew. Is that close? Matt?
name?
I feel like Matt's a pretty solid construction name.
Do you have you had any professors named Sal or Joe, or the female equivalent like Josephine, or I don't know what the
Selena,
equivalent of. Sure,
Sally?
Sally. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sally, that would be right.
Have you had any?
I can't say that I have,
Okay,
but
so this is really blowing my mind because I
I
thought
know
every single person in this industry was
they're Joe
some
or
Joe
Sally.
or Sal type, yeah, or Sally or Josephine type. Hmm. So I'm learning a lot about unions and about civil, construction. That's I think the benefit of this podcast. It's like so informative. It's great. It really helps dumb fucks like me figure it out.
Well,
Can we censor that?
no, we don't. It's too late. It's
Put it at
recording.
the 26-minute mark.
Yeah, none of
Um,
it's true.
But yeah, so I'm just kind of curious about the drama in your workplace, Daniel, if it like kind of starts like I imagine with any big group or union, there's like some kind of infighting, some kind of drama.
It's again, you're overestimating the union part.
I really don't want to. I want to believe in like a
I don't.
simpler world where, union means you're just like a group of people and you're like
You
friends.
also
Like
imagine me driving around the plant. I mean, in a golf cart.
I have this like image in my mind that have you seen High School Musical 2?
Of course.
That Blake has. Daniel,
Yeah.
you've
Sure,
got to.
but I don't know how much I would remember. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, remember they are like, hey, what if we all worked at this clubhouse this summer? And so everyone's got like working in different capacities. There's people in the kitchen, people are lifeguards. Troy's the golf guy. I imagine it's like almost now apply that to the construction plant that you work at and how they're doing civil
Not a
construction.
construction.
Right. And how they like drive the golf carts around to
And
like see each other, right?
exactly. So then,
Okay, so, Tanner, I'll humor you for a minute because we do have. It's not a golf
don't
cart.
just
It's like
humor
a
me.
small. It's a
Just
small off-road vehicle, like a two-seater off-road, like a Polaris. You know what I'm talking about?
one of those
The
thing that
Polaris
Paul
is the
Blart
brand,
rides,
just like a Huh?
like the Paul Blart mobile. Like what is Paul
No,
Blart?
no, no. Look up
What
Polaris
is that fucking called?
off-road, and it's like a
That's
little
two
mini
wheels. It's a
car.
bicycle, dude. It's either a
No, it's
bicycle or
four
what are those things
wheels.
called?
Four
Four
wheels.
wheels? Oh,
It's four
four
wheels.
wheels. Okay, then it's a
It's like a
car.
golf cart, but it's more like the off-road version. Anyway,
And they have that.
we have that, like
And you got mad
our
at me for
off-road
saying,
car.
"Hey, do you guys use a golf
That
cart to
that
commute?"
is for
And you
outside.
just
It's
and you
not
use
for
the
inside.
four. So wait, what's the four-wheel thing that you use? I wasn't listening because I'm whipping
Called
myself up.
Polaris. I don't know what the exact make is, but it's a Polaris off-road. And if you look that up, it'll give you an idea.
I'm gonna be
You just
so mad if this is used to
Google
get around
image
the.
that. Just Google image that. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Assuming you don't have weird search history, to just give you a good idea. I
Are you
don't
looking?
remember. I don't know
Do you
what
get a
brand.
small one? This is just a
Yeah,
golf
it's like
cart.
just like two-seater. It's like a two-seater. It's got a little bed in the back. But
Yeah.
anyway, that's for outside stuff. For example, it's gonna snow like almost a foot. Oh, jeez. All right.
Is
Yeah,
it?
something. Well, that's like a really good version. It's probably not as cool as that.
Okay, but so you do have
It's
a golf cart, and you were like,
it's probably closer to like that. Do you see that 2018? Oh, okay. The
no,
2018
right.
Ranger, whatever.
I
Yeah.
believe you.
Anyway, that's for outside stuff, and it's mainly for like if we have to move some heavy,
For the
really heavy
for the
stuff.
people listening, it is essentially a golf cart.
It's
Okay.
it's kind of like a golf cart, but not
No,
exactly.
it's 100% a golf cart with nicer treads. It's a golf cart with
Yeah, well, because like it's meant for like again when it's gonna snow,
snow.
almost a
Yeah.
foot of snow tomorrow,
So like,
and
imagine
you
a
have
monster truck
outside work,
version of a
and you're
golf
working
cart.
outside tomorrow. You could be
Yeah.
the outside guy tomorrow. That would not be a.
So does the outside guy also just like twist giant like knobs? Is that what he does?
No, like the outside guy does stuff like in the switch yard, and some of like
Like
our.
switches instead of like.
Oh, not really. Well, I guess there are some, but you don't really operate those when we're running and we're operating, like when the plant's
Yeah,
running,
probably.
because there's a lot of
Yeah, it's probably
electricity going through
dangerous.
those.
Yeah.
You're more like checking to make sure nothing's exploded and stuff like
Okay.
that.
And then follow-up question. Do the cool guy, the cool clique, do they usually ride the golf cart and like drive it and they kind of have like, hey, you want to ride in the golf cart with us, you got to like prove yourself with the agent crowd? Is it kind of like that where it's like
So
the
again, there's
cool
only
guy?
two seats in
Yeah.
in the golf cart, as you call it.
Okay. Sports cars also have two seats.
I don't know if
I
there are
I don't
cool
get it.
kids. I think you're overestimating the social aspects of my job.
I don't think I am. I
Do you have cool kids
honestly,
at your workplace?
yeah, I'm one of them.
Yeah, you're one of
Yeah, of
them.
course. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So yeah, so your union doesn't have like a cool kids group like, Troy Bolton and the Kitchen Boys. They were the cool kids, right? Because they were like the jocks in the high school, but in High School Musical 2, they still retain that status, but they're just working at a different, you know what I mean? It's like there's still the jocks. They're just all working in the kitchen or on the green, right? Is it is it like that?
Yeah, so where
You
do
know,
the jocks work at your work, Daniel? I think
maybe
that's
like
what he's.
maybe the maintenance department is like where the jocks work, maybe like mechanical maintenance.
Okay,
Maybe that's
so
like the
we're
jocks
slowly
department.
putting this puzzle that is the union that Daniel has. We're slowly putting that puzzle together, bit by bit.
Taylor, I wish I had a fantasy outlook on life the way you do, but
It's not a fantasy, bro. Hold on.
fortunately
Okay.
I just show up at an industrial plant and do some stuff a few days a week.
All right. So I have a thought experiment, and
All right.
it's more
So,
like is it good? Okay. So if we go from left to right, I have a picture of the cast of High School Musical 2 pulled up, and we just go through, and I guess this is Troy Bolton or whatever. No, that's him. So I have no who this fucker is on the left, but Corbin, uh, I forget what he does. Corbin Blue's character does in High School Musical 2. What does he do? Is he lifeguard staff? Blake,
Oh,
chime in on this.
I don't know.
So we know
Who's
Troy
the other
Bolton's
guy?
cool. He's on the greens, so he's maintenance. So what about Sharpay? She's just I guess
She just chills by the pool the whole time, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, she doesn't really have a
she's
job.
she's
But is
isn't
there
she
someone
working
like that
on
at yours? No, she's just there to
some
be rich.
oh, everyone's there to be everyone that shows up to the plant is trying to get rich. That's why they show up to work.
Okay, so are you saying everyone's a Sharpay Evans at your work? I'm just trying to
Gosh.
map this out. It's called a puzzle, Daniel. We're putting the pieces in.
Uh, I'd say there are people that do less work. Sure.
Okay. Um, so we'll put Sharpay and Ryan in that category. Um, Vanessa Hudgens is a lifeguard. I remember that. So who are the lifeguards? Who's the lifeguard clique at your union?
It's we're talking in the union or at the plant. Like these are two
Yeah,
different
it's the
things.
same thing, bro. It's totally the
Well, there's
same
not
thing.
like this. So the supervisors are not part of the union.
Oh, fuck off, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the whole point. It's like the
oh my,
supervisors
that's
aren't in the
so
union.
bullshit. Okay, well then, say the union is the high school kids, and the supervisors are the supervisors, a la supervisors in High School Musical 2 of the high school kids. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, but are those any even characters?
Yes, they are. There's the look. He's right here.
Who?
Uh,
Yeah, it's like the
Um,
parents and
yeah.
uh,
There's
parents?
parents. There's the one that's isn't there a parent in there that's trying to like no, never mind. The there's Sharpay's parents, and then there's the manager that works for Sharpay's parents. Uh, yeah, right. This no, that's the director. There's this guy, this fucker, right? He's the antagonist. You
isn't
remember
he
him?
like the principal or something?
He's not the principal. He's at the country club, and he's like,
Okay.
"Oh, you better stop singing and doing musical numbers and get back to work."
Yeah, yeah.
Even though, like, I'm sure people at the country club would like probably appreciate that. Like the amount of production value that went into all those songs is pretty high. Like, if you like, holy shit, if I was at a country club and I was seeing them breaking out and like literally singing and dancing like this, I'd be like, I'm coming back. Like, this is insane, right? Like, this literally looks like I don't know. What does this look like? This looks like a spring break in like uh, I don't know where's spring break
Yeah,
is
but
in
it's
Panama
too
City.
coordinated.
Yeah,
Too
it's
coordinated.
really coordinated. It's like a coordinated spring break. It's like everyone's just on the same frequency,
Well,
right?
isn't this like a summer break though? Like, so it's this is
Okay, it's like
you
summer break in PCV. It's nuts. It's still, So I I really don't get why we're arguing right now, Daniel. Like what's going on? I think
we're not
somewhere
arguing.
Somewhere along the lines, our wires got crossed. I don't really know what you're arguing with me. I'm just asking you questions, and you're just trying to help me figure it out. And so I don't really know what happened here. So who are these? So these are the supervisors? Like these, the adult supervisor is the
I,
supervisor?
I guess yes. Those.
Yeah, yeah. That matches
Okay,
up.
that makes a lot of sense. That's one more piece of the puzzle down. Uh, and I forget who some of these. Is there a person who plays piano? I just remember the girl on the right there played piano.
There is someone in a band that I work with.
Okay, so that's that person.
Plays
Piece of the
drums, but
puzzle.
it's close enough.
Well, it's pretty much the same thing when you think about it. You know what
Sure. Okay. Okay.
I mean? So yeah, I think we got this all figured out. I don't know.
Hmm.
And so would you say you are the Troy Bolton, Zac Efron type at your work, Daniel? Or are you saying that's for the maintenance guys?
Uh,
Would you say
uh,
you're a Troy Bolton type?
I
I'm
don't
thinking
think
like,
so.
okay, well, I have a way of figuring that out, and it involves.
There's
You
some
remember?
like BuzzFeed quiz.
Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
let's find out which High School
So,
Musical song represents you best. All right. So, which one are you?
Wasn't this
well,
what we
this
were
is the
meant
whole point. We're trying to figure this out. Like they're just. This is asking the question in. This is asking the answer in the question. I don't know how to phrase this, but the point of this quiz is to figure out which character you are, and the
Yeah.
first
So, which
question is
character?
which character are you?
Are you Chad?
I, Blake, you can
I think
answer.
Daniel's a. Yeah, Blake. Blake, answer honestly what you think Daniel is. Like
This
this
is
is
Daniel. Well, I've never worked in a union, so I'm not sure like the
okay,
dynamic, but
but you know
yeah, I
Daniel,
think you should roll
and
with
you know
Troy.
High School.
Just he's the one we're
Troy.
talking to. He's like the main character, you
Yeah.
know?
Okay. Okay. And then what do you think Daniel's favorite High School Musical song is? Wait, the quiz is like, what's your favorite Musical song? And it's like,
These are terrible.
okay,
This is a terrible quiz
you know what?
because
Pick your favorite High School Musical 2 song based on High School Musical 1 and High School Musical
Oh,
3.
you're right. This okay. I
All
see
right,
what the
so what do you
quiz is.
think Daniel's in this?
Let's see. So
Oh, damn. This one's a
let's
bop.
stick to the status quo. Start of something. I don't know.
This is good. Started something new.
Start of
These are
something new.
bops. Holy shit.
These are all good, man.
We're all in this together.
Get your head
Uh,
lifted.
honestly, Daniel, will you tell us after what you think your honest answer is?
I
Like,
I can't even remember some of these songs.
These aren't
what if I sang?
imprinted in your memory forever.
Yeah, I can honestly, I see this. Get your head in the game. Get your head in
Yeah.
the game. I can think of a musical number. You know, what do you think it is, Blake?
Ooh.
I think it started something new.
Yeah. Let's roll with that.
Totally. High School Musical 3 song.
Ooh. I don't know these.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, geez.
Actually, no. I do
I,
know these pretty well.
uh,
Ooh. I Want It All is good.
Yeah.
I could see Daniel on that one.
Join a club.
I'm trying to
Classical
remember.
music, photography, drama, science. Which one do you think? I think science, but just because, that's what he's doing right now. He's in construction.
Is there a
But
construction option? No.
but
Okay.
but also I think speech and debate. What do you think? This might be kind of out there.
So again, read them off for the listeners. They
Okay,
can't
so the
see.
answers for Daniel's Club are classical music, photography, drama. Also, it's just classical music. It's not in music. It's got to be classical. There's no
That's
option for
oddly
music
specific.
here. Okay. Photography, um, which keep in mind is a type of art. There's drama, science, language, and then art, speech and debate, and then social work. So is photography different from art, I guess? Art might be drawing. Maybe that's
You
what
could
they mean.
argue that all of these are types of art. Got drama, right?
Yeah, yeah. And so I think in that way, I think what you just said, like where you said you could argue that all these are works of art, that's what something Daniel would say, which is something he'd say in debate club. So I think that one's a Daniel.
Okay, okay.
Does that make sense?
What is
They're in a
sport?
sport. That's 100% basketball, right?
Oh yeah.
If Daniel were to play anything,
Yeah,
Daniel,
we only barely lost our one and only
what,
individual
honestly,
basketball.
He did.
do you think this
I
one would
lost
be
it more.
for you? Honestly, volleyball, cheerleading, swimming, tennis, basketball, soccer, dance,
Or no
football.
thanks.
There's no football.
Yeah, there is no football. Interesting.
What, honestly, Daniel, what would you pick here?
I kind of always wanted to try swimming. Never was a swimmer, but I think basketball would be the choice, probably. Tennis, like, I don't know. Not terrible at
Okay.
tennis.
A rare moment of vulnerability from Daniel.
Yeah.
Telling us what sport he would have wanted to play in ice. Pick a color.
Uh,
Would you like to
oh,
pick the color
jeez.
ocean,
He's-
the color black gravel, the color of leaves?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the color. What? Honestly, I think this is Daniel's color.
The purple?
What
I
color
see.
is that, Tanner?
Oops, I accidentally clicked it and it told us the answer. It's lavender, it looks like.
Okay. You gotta say the choices.
Okay, so lavender. And so Daniel, this is totally Daniel though. This is so Daniel. You Are the Music. Daniel, go right now. Go on your phone. Look, listen to You Are the Music and Me. It's totally you, dude. This is right, Blake?
Oh yeah.
This is so Daniel. Wow. So I guess this is actually a really accurate quiz.
No, I think we need to read out the little blurb. Oh, okay, that's all right.
What was the little blurb at the end?
It was talking about Daniel.
Roy.
You gotta go through all of it
Wow,
again.
yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Yes.
I wanted to know which character I was.
Yeah.
Shoot, oh shoot. All right, so I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Fuck yeah. I don't dance
Oh,
too
this
well.
one's got pictures, so it helps
Choose a
us.
color to paint your whole house. I'll go with light blue. If you could pick a sport to play in the Olympics. Now, that's a way better question than like if you had to do a high school sport. Whatever makes me look good. This, fuck yeah. Also, some of these aren't really sports in the Olympics, right? Like golf isn't a sport in the Olympics.
Yeah, it
That's not.
is.
It is?
It is.
Get the fuck out, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Huh. All right, how would your friends describe me? Guys, how would you describe me?
The options are smart, selfless, caring, goofy, popular, and independent.
And one of that dog just kind of reminds me of Tanner.
I know, it looks like
That's,
Tanner.
I honestly think, yeah. We'll go with Goofy. I think Goofy might be a, yeah, yeah.
Pick an activity to do for a whole month straight. So the options are
Great.
read,
Some of
sing
these
and
are
dance, go shopping,
awful.
sports, study.
This is literally, if, okay, so if you locked me in a room and I had, a book, if I had a microphone and, or if I had an Amazon subscription account to go shopping, or if I had, an exercise room, or if I had,
No.
just books to study, or if I had my friends in me, I'd 100% just choose friends.
Yeah, you
Block
go hang out
grouping
with
and solitary,
friends.
yeah. Like, how are these ones are terrible. Like, you'd get just, I feel like you'd get bored of your friends if you had to, like, be locked in, a room with them for a month. You know what I mean?
If you had,
I
if
feel
you
like
had to work at a resort during the summer, which
Yeah.
job would you pick?
Well, I did this.
Yeah, this is
So
you.
I actually did these. So, helping in the
You didn't do
kitchen.
talent.
What?
You didn't do a talent show organizer.
Some of these aren't really, some are, that's not a job. Talent show
No,
organizer isn't a
that's
job at
not.
any place. It's just something
That's
HR would do. Activity
yeah.
coordinator maybe is, for a big,
Yeah,
big resort like Disney.
that could be you.
No.
But yeah.
I think helping in the
Is it,
kitchen might be the
yeah,
most,
aren't you helping in the kitchen?
yeah.
It's
What's your biggest fear? Holy shit.
knowing your real emotions, disappointing your parents, being disliked, being judged by your friends, being alone,
If you're,
and
oh my God, Daniel, I'm going to answer this one.
people
I'm going to answer it
aging.
honestly. You can't read it
All right.
out loud, okay?
All right, I won't read it out loud.
That's it. It's literally It's
Wait,
kind
I
of a
didn't see it.
combination of these two things.
Oh.
It's like this one,
Ah,
and
no.
then
It's definitely I don't think you're afraid of the first one, of the top one.
it's more like this one leading into that one. Does that make sense?
So it's really the second one.
No, well, it's like the second one being a result of the first one is the biggest fear. Does that make
But
sense?
you do the first one all the time.
I know, but this is that. Okay, so it's the second one then, right? What would you say? All right, we're gonna go with the second one.
Yeah.
Even though this one is very, general. It's like just in general, like
Yeah. But that's something, yeah. All right. If you were an animal for a day, what would you be? You got parrot, fighting fish,
of
gazelle,
course you'd be a
cheetah,
fucking
lion, and
parrot.
penguin.
If you could, this like, why would you not want to fly? You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
could you imagine flying? That'd be the coolest sensation ever. Like
Pick a
cheetahs,
food
yeah,
to
you
eat
can
for the
run.
rest of you.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Pick a food to eat for the rest of your life. Hot dogs with condiments stacked on top of it. Microwave popcorn pie.
Hi. Cheeseburger with
Cheeseburgers with Swiss.
Swiss.
Very
Specifically
specific.
Swiss.
Turkey imported from
Gabriella's
Maine and
mom's bread.
Gabrielle's mom's bread.
Oh, it's fucking turkey imported from Maine. That's a reference to Sharpay's song, Fabulous in High School Musical 2.
Deep cut.
What would
All right,
people
what would
say
people
your
s-
biggest flaw is? Oh, jeez. Hmm. Some of these are like,
So we got you're incredibly stubborn. You have the urge to always be right. You're indecisive. You're insecure.
you're clumsy and
Um,
you're self-centered.
yeah.
Am. I'd say like
Getting
this.
honest about Tanner here.
I'm Chad. I'm Chad Danforth. You got Chad Danforth. You're a fun, kind, and loyal friend who's often walking around with a piece of sport equipment. I am. You acted goofy a lot of the
Exactly
time,
like
although
you,
when you
dude.
need to be. This is totally me. You can be profoundly serious. That is so me. Overall, you're an easygoing person that everyone enjoys talking to. I'm totally Chad. Yeah. Yeah, that's so me. Okay. So, Daniel, I want you to take this one and I want you to be honest.
Oh gosh.
Which one would you say you are, Daniel?
First over the song. I thought we already decided it was.
What, start something new?
Was that what we decided? Yeah. I don't remember the song, but sure.
Like, you're the music in me, but I don't know why that song. Yeah, okay. Daniel, what color would you paint your house? Yellow, red, purple?
What are the options? Yellow, red, purple, light blue, orange,
Orange and
pink.
pink. I feel like some of these are very coded into they correspond to. You know what I mean? Because, throughout High School Musical, I'm pretty sure Sharpay only wears pink. I'm pretty
I think
sure
if you
Troy
choose
Bolton
pink, it
only
automatically
wears.
gives you Sharpay.
I'm pretty sure they almost wear the same like colors the entire time, right? I don't know that.
I don't know.
Daniel, this isn't that hard, dude. This is like the easiest question on here.
Colors
You
for
call yourself a
house?
construction worker? How'd you get as a job as a construction worker? You can't even
Blake as a
decide what
construction
word-
worker. Blake as a
Yeah.
construction worker in training, which color would you recommend?
What? Yeah, but you're a fully fledged construction worker now.
I guess light blue?
Okay, there you go. And which one?
Maybe
Swimming.
yellow? What was the question?
Which sport in the Olympics?
Oh, the Olympics?
I think swimming.
Good Alice.
Daniel, you go
No,
swimming.
it's baseball. What else do we have here? Golf.
Swimming, baseball. Baseball's not in the Olympics, right? No
Yeah,
way. What? Are they just letting anything in there now?
Baseball is a pretty old sport.
And football isn't. Football,
Look,
American
no one
football.
plays football outside the U.S., Tanner.
Yeah, no one does
Yeah,
that.
so-
People play baseball.
I don't see how that's an argument. Like, who the fuck is playing golf? Like, I get people
Lots of
play
people.
golf, but like, who the fuck is playing golf? You know what I mean? Okay, sorry for taking that away from you, Daniel. I think Daniel, does the Scholastic Decathlon count? No, swimming, right?
I'm not that into swimming. I just brought it up as something.
Okay, then pick one. There's 6 options, dude. I know what you're gonna get. I know what we're gonna say when we get down to this one.
For
Where is
which one?
it? Indecisive.
What? Oh,
What would your
indecisive.
friends say is your biggest like flaw? You're
Oh yeah.
indecisive.
Just
Okay,
already
I'm
just
clicking
select it
that one.
right there.
Yeah. Just pick one.
Um,
What would you like to play in the Olympics?
let's go baseball.
Yeah. How would your friends
How would
describe
your
you?
friends describe you?
I'd
Can't do
say
indecisive.
popular. Honestly, I'd say I can answer this one. I'd say independent, right, Blake?
But I would go with.
Yeah. Pick an activity. Honestly, because these are not, sorry, Daniel. It feels like we're pigeonholing you into like this one thing, independent. It's a vague enough category, but weird that it stands out. There's like only six options, and they don't really seem like character types. They're just there. But okay. Yeah, sorry.
All right, pick an
Daniel, what would you
activity.
like to do for a whole month straight?
Uh, read, sing, and dance. What are the other options here?
Go shopping. That's a total Daniel move. He loves shopping. If I know
Big
Daniel, and I'd
Amazon,
like to think that I don't,
big Amazon guy.
what would you do?
Jeez, I don't know. Like any of these.
10 seconds on the clock.
10 seconds on the clock. Jeez.
Yeah, you got until 50.
What does study mean? Like, what are you studying?
I don't know. It's just, are you gonna do it? Yes or no? It's
All right,
you
do
passed your window.
sports. Do
Okay.
sports. Put sports.
Okay.
Let's study. Sure.
You have to work.
Okay. Whatever. Uh,
10 seconds on
no
the
thanks,
clock.
I'm already.
Go.
No thanks, I'm already rich. No, what are the options?
No, thanks, I'm already rich.
No, I don't want that
Okay.
one.
Friend, I
Uh,
think you'd totally be a lifeguard,
I don't
right?
want to coordinate activities, but sure, we can do lifeguard.
Okay, well, yeah. This is
Lifeguard?
you.
Do lifeguard. Do lifeguard. Go back to lifeguard.
Why? I mean, this is you. This is like, so answer honestly, Daniel.
Biggest
Also,
fear. Uh, being judged, showing your real emotion, or your parents being disliked for the worst. Isn't it showing your real emotions?
sure.
Right?
That's what it,
Right?
all right.
Right? Feel
What
like I'm a
animal would you
penguin.
be?
What else we have? Fighting fish. Go penguin.
Penguin, lion, cheetah, gazelle.
Sure. Let's go penguin. Go penguin.
Penguin. You totally be a penguin. All right. Favorite food? Hot dog, microwave popcorn, pie, cheeseburgers, turkey imported from Maine, Gabriella's mom's brownies.
Gosh, these are weird choices.
The food to
I
eat for the rest of your life. I feel like these would get disgusting if you just to eat for the rest of your life. You
I
die.
can't go with the
Microwave
can't
popcorn.
go can't go with that.
Like
No.
at least cheeseburger, you can get a full diet. You know, you can get your carbs, you can
This
get
isn't for the rest
vegetables.
of your life, is it? It's
Yeah,
just
it's
oh the
literally
rest
like,
of your life. Shoot. Okay, then
could you
go with the
imagine eating fucking brownies for the rest of your life? They'd get awful.
turkey then. Then you gotta go with the turkey because I feel like
I feel like the turkey would just like, I'd rather start eating myself than like a turkey after like
no, I'm doing a
2
turkey.
weeks.
What would people say is your biggest flaw? We already went with indecisive. I'm very decisive about that one.
Oh, you're Gabriela Montez. You're smart, sweet, and a free-spirited person who has a strong sense of who you are. He is.
I don't
Even
think
when
I have a
you're
good sense of
quite
who I
shy,
am.
when you're doing something you love, you let yourself live in the moment and allow people to see the real you. That is so true. Overall, you're a great friend and an excellent student with a big heart. That is really Daniel. All right, Blake, we're speed running you.
All right.
You better like, you've seen the
Well,
options.
Blake's seen it several times now, so he
All
should
right,
be
so
able to
Blake, go
rush through this.
All right. What
We'll zoom
song?
out, Tanner, so you can
with
see it
song.
all.
Yeah, go down a little bit.
He's
I
zoomed
Don't
out.
Dance. That's such a fantastic song.
What'd you say?
I Don't Dance.
Yeah. Pick a color, paint your house, yellow, red, purple, light blue.
Let's roll with the light blue.
Yeah, I feel like the rest of these are kind of like me. I don't know. You can pick a sport to
What
play.
Olympic sport would I play? Ooh, I'll go swimming. Everyone wants to be Michael Phelps, right?
How would you, Blake Phelps? Can work.
Blake Phelps.
Yeah,
How would your friends
I think he would
describe
just
you?
go by his name. I don't think he would just.
yeah, probably.
Yeah. Blake White. I'm thinking like Sean White. You already have a legendary
Uh,
last name.
yeah.
You could be
Right,
the
that's
next
fair.
Michael Phelps or Sean White.
All right. How would my friends describe me? I don't know, guys. How would you describe me?
I like how these seem to be the same thing, almost in my mind. Selfless and caring. I
Yeah,
feel like
thanks.
selfless is caring to the extreme, but you know what I mean? Like whoever came up with these six options, there isn't a lot of I don't know. I'd say caring.
I was gonna go caring.
All right.
Yeah. There's a good compliment. I'll pick you
Yeah,
up.
I appreciate it. I mean, I guess they're all good, but
I wish you could care
However,
more about
yeah,
it, but
yeah. Pick an activity to do for a whole month straight. Read, sing, dance, go shopping, sports, study.
I'll go with sports. I feel like this is dangerously close to what Daniel has been choosing, though.
Yeah. Could you imagine doing sports for a whole month though?
that's a
Like,
lot. Well,
like you're locked
I'm
in like a
assuming you
box.
mix it up
Right?
though. I'm assuming you're mixing it.
Yeah.
So is
You get
this?
some
You think this
variety.
hypothetical question is like you're like locked in like a gym
Yeah.
I
for
don't
a
think
month?
so. I mean, maybe.
Can we take it to the extreme? Like you're locked in a library for a month.
Sure. Like a
You're
horror
locked in.
movie.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
if
it's not
so, I would
horrible.
definitely change it to hang out with friends, because that'd be kind of depressing to like be locked up, like reading by
Yeah, that's what
yourself
I'm.
the whole
Well,
month.
what if you
You
were?
wouldn't do
I'm
it.
just thinking of the hypothetical. Like, what if you were locked in a gym for a month? Do you think you'd come out like looking like the Hulk? You know what I mean?
I
That's what
think
I think.
that's how that works. I think
I
that
think so.
you've taken it to an extreme there, but
If you did nothing but work out for like a solid month, I think you'd come out looking like the Hulk, right? Like you just shred your muscles and they'd build back and they'd be like, I don't know. Maybe you need some steroids. What if you had
all right,
steroids? Okay.
next question.
All right, hang
Next
on.
question.
Activity summer for the summer job. Excuse me. Resort job. I'm losing it. Can you tell that I'm like my mind's like it goes to bed like right around 10
Well,
o'clock.
you had to go to work today, so
This is like literally my bedtime. That is another thing, Blake. You can't stay up till midnight anymore. Like
my bedtime was like two
when you're
hours ago, but we're pushing through it. We're
when
pushing
you're
through it.
working, like it's like I have to go to bed super soon. Um,
Pushing through.
your body can't
What do
take
you
it
got?
like it used to. All right, so Blake, what would you want to be over the summer?
I will go. I was gonna go with lifeguard, but isn't that what we ended up going with Daniel?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay. Let's do.
yeah,
We'll
you
do
could go
private
lifeguard.
training.
Don't just do it to be different.
Private trainer?
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah, I think you'd be a good
No,
private trainer. What's
I
your biggest
appreciate
fear?
it.
Really get
You
emotional.
Biggest fear.
dunking on
Ooh.
my choices.
Uh, what are all of the options? Okay.
Disappointing your parents, being disliked, showing your real emotions, being judged, being alone, people changing for the worse.
Wow,
It's
that's
like a
deep.
What does that mean? It's
yeah.
really ambiguous. What does that mean?
Is that like
That one.
I want to say people changing for the worse is like the radicalization of politics and political identity in America. I'm gonna say that's what that means.
Hmm.
Like the schism between the right and the left just becoming greater and greater and people becoming more polarized. That's what this is reference to. That's what I think the creator of this quiz intended by that.
Hmm. I'm sure there was a lot of thought put into that.
Yeah.
It's actually commentary. It's actually commentary on the polarization of a post-Trump
America. So it's actually kind of a very fascinating High School Musical
Just
2 character quiz.
push through this.
All right, Daniel, get it. It's past your bedtime.
I'll go with being disliked.
Okay,
We
that's a
can move
thing.
on to the next question.
Blake would
Okay,
totally feel that.
ooh, I'll go with cheetah. Like, I don't think I could turn down being that fast.
Fast enough.
And this, of course, the disgusting food question. What food would you be or eat?
Oh, wow. For the rest of your life, I'm not gonna go with the logical one. I'll go with the brownies because those look really good.
Those
I
do look
like how the
fucking good
picture
brownies.
influenced me, even though it's just like a random picture they found
No,
online.
these are Gabriella's moms, not Gabrielle from the show. Gabriella.
Okay.
Uh,
That's what the author
biggest
meant.
flaw.
What would your friends say? Um, it's totally this one. It's totally. He's always got the urge to always be right.
Don't think that's it, but it's a weird, weird that you're clinging to
Also,
that one.
and once again, these seem to be like very related. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
you're
The
incredibly stubborn.
stubborn.
You always have the urge to be right, like self-centered. Very, very much. I don't know.
Yeah, considering
I'd
there's
say
only 6 options for like your worst trait, like how can 2 of them be practically the exact same?
Yeah, I mean,
uh,
look, Blake's got plenty of flaws, but I don't really see.
I don't think he's got any flaws. I don't know.
Maybe,
I would, I
maybe
would
he's
say
got
it's
no
like
flaws.
these ones. It's the
But I don't feel strongly about any of these.
decisive. Yeah, I really don't. Maybe he's clumsy, but I've never seen him knock over anything.
Yeah, maybe Blake's
Honestly,
just perfect, and that's the
Blake
problem
might,
here.
according to this quiz, Blake is
Blake
not
is.
any character because he is without flaw. He is without
I
sin.
I
He's
really
the
have no lean here. I mean,
I would say he's incredibly stubborn, just because I see the Lone Star thing, Lone Star flag in the background.
I don't think that's
Texas,
stubbornness.
I think rugged individualism when I think Texas
Mhm.
and a
You're
Texan.
really
So I'm gonna go
projecting here.
yeah, but I have nothing else. I don't
Blake, do
think
you have
he's
anything
any of
here?
this.
Like, do you have
Yeah, Blake, what would
any
people
idea?
say is the biggest? And these, keep in mind, these aren't your friends. These are people. What would people
With
say?
people.
The general public. What would the general public? Like if you asked a guy on the street,
A civilian.
yeah,
That I've
yeah.
never
If
met
you
before,
went,
right?
yep. What would they say your
Okay.
biggest flaw is?
Wait, what are our bottom 2 options
And
again?
keep in mind, this is about the polarization of America and how
Well,
if you
right,
just tell
right.
another person how polarized their responses would be.
Well, considering I can't think of one, I will go indecisive. I feel like that is a
Hmm.
good
He's a Chad Danforth,
option. Sorry,
of
Tyler.
course. He's also Chad Danforth. Wow.
You were trying to
Who could have
avoid
seen this
me,
coming?
but you ended up
This is
just being
I
similar to
know.
Tanner.
Yeah, that fired me.
okay. So we already read the description for Chad Danforth, and so go ahead. 15 minutes, and you can go hear that. But this is a surprising turn of events that Blake's also a Chad.
Yeah, we didn't really answer those questions very similarly, so
I
a
know
little bit of a
it's
shock.
wow. Yeah. So I guess we learned something new about ourselves. We learned something new about the polarization of America. We learned something new about unions. We also learned something new about Daniel's job. So all in all, I'd say this was a good podcast. You know, you can
Yeah,
cut out some
Tanner
of
really
the.
learned a lot tonight.
I did. See, that's the most important part. It's not that you didn't learn; it's that you did learn. Right? So as long as there's a lesson, as long as there's a message, I think you can call this podcast a win. You know?
Really crawling to the ending here.
I'm trying to wrap it up. It's literally bedtime.
It's
All right, thank you
so
guys so
late.
much for watching. Bye. You gotta cut it off.